press release on the recent Venezuela developments that we are seeing right now. Back-to-back updates coming in on Republic TV, where the India press release has put a statement out. I'll just read out the statement for you viewers. Let's go ahead and see what it says. Recent developments in Venezuela are a matter of deep concern. We are closely monitoring the situation. India reaffirms its support to the well-being and the safety of the people of Venezuela. We call upon all concerned to address issues peacefully. India issues a first statement on Maduro's capture, viewers, and they say the embassy of India in Caracas is in contact with members of the Indian community and will continue to provide all possible assistance. So India issues the first statement, the first press release on the recent capture of Maduro, and saying that India reaffirms support to the well-being and the safety of the people of Venezuela and asking for a clear dialogue and a peaceful solution, ensuring peace and stability of the region. The Embassy of India in Caracas is in contact with the members of the Indian community and will continue to provide all possible assistance in this case, viewers. So we are tracking every development coming in on the huge story that's making the headlines all over the world. President Maduro is in custody as we speak at a New York detention center after he was captured during U.S. strikes on Venezuela on Saturday. I really want to go across to our colleague and our senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor joining us. Abhishek, India has released a statement and it's very clear that India wants peace and stability through dialogue.
Well, yes, de-escalation is the name of the game. I mean, remember, that's the position we have taken very consistently when it comes to the Europe war between Russia and Ukraine. So we did in the case of Israel and Gaza. And now in this case also, India calling for de-escalation and dialogue. Because remember, that's been our position vis-a-vis China when it came to Galwan, for example. Even in the case of Operation Sindoor, we stopped after a proportionate and measured response because we believe in being a responsible player in the Committee of Nations. So I think that's getting really reflected in the statement. One could say that this is absolute realpolitik and diplomacy, given the fact that our bread is buttered more by, indulging with the United States. And that seems to be the case insofar as these two statements are concerned. Remember, last evening also the Ministry of External Affairs had come out with one response in which it had just said that we would rather expect that Indian citizens, Indian nationals, do not travel to Venezuela unless it is absolutely needed, and also that those who are there take care of themselves, do not move out, and an emergency response number was provided from our mission in Caracas. This statement builds upon it and says that let's look at de-escalation, let's look at dialogue. Remember, there is no active war situation already in Caracas. The United States has called off its military operation after abducting the Venezuelan president, and in fact, for all practical purposes, handed over the administration of Venezuela to the present government, incumbent government, and the vice president who was reporting to Maduro. So, which means there is ample evidence that this was a fixed match between some elements of a Maduro establishment and the United States through the CIA. And so it's unlikely that there is going to be any further escalation. And India, of course, just reiterating that this is not the era of war, so better go back to dialogue, de-escalate, and exercise restraint in all directions.
All right. Well, thank you, Abhishek, for getting us all those details. And the world leaders are also reacting, viewers. So we'll be tracking the story very, very closely.